My name is Annie Gill-Bloyer. I'm originally from the suburbs of Phoenix, Arizona, but I've been in Chicago for over 20 years. Um, I was a career changer to the field of TESOL. I had worked in social services and political organizing, but then also horticulture. I'd managed a small urban farm and had taken kind of a winding path and sort of found myself in the world of TESOL because I finally kind of landed on the idea that I could combine my love of language, my interest in intercultural relationships and communication, and then my sort of newfound real love for international education and working with students who come to the United States to study. So it's been a great field for me to kind of combine all of those different interests and aspects into a really meaningful and satisfying career. So my area of focus has been in program management and academic English for adults. While I was studying here at Northeastern for my master's in TESOL, I worked as a graduate assistant in a variety of capacities, but at that time I started teaching in the School for the Advancement of English Language and Learning, or SAELL as we call it here at NEIU, which is an intensive English program mostly for international students who first need to improve their language, their proficiency in English before they're ready to go on to a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. So I taught in that program for several years, really developing my ability as an instructor for academic and professional English. And then I became the director of the SAELL program about 3 years ago. So in that role, I really built my capacity in a wide range of roles, from recruitment to admissions to enrollment, to curriculum development and curriculum oversight, managing a team of faculty, and advising students, working closely with students who are trying to figure out their next steps in their academic path. So all of those different kind of wide-ranging responsibilities can be part of a TESOL professional's repertoire. And so that's really kind of the part of our field that I've been most focused on. So I typically teach some of the undergraduate courses in the TESOL program, including TESOL 340 and TESOL 341. 341, both of those are foundational courses in our course progression. 341 is really focused on the theory and the historical methods of teaching English and other second languages. And TESOL 340 is a bit more of a practical course on teaching the skills of reading, writing, listening, speaking, vocabulary, and grammar, and developing materials. And sometimes I also teach the graduate versions of those courses, but those are both essential courses whether a student is pursuing their minor or their endorsement, or the graduate certificate or the master's. All of our students go through either the undergrad or graduate portion of those classes, and they're really where you start to first sink your teeth into all the things that the field of TESOL is about. So my advice to students studying in the TESOL program would be to get to know your faculty as much as possible. Even if you're in an online or a remote class, take advantage of those office hours. The faculty are really here to serve you. We're actually very interested in you and in your plans and what you think you might want to do, or what questions you have about where you could go in the field of TESOL. We'd love to get to know you and help direct you, help learn sort of more about you and where you might go. So really, get to know us, let us get to know you, and don't be afraid to ask questions when you feel a little lost or overwhelmed. That happens to all of us. We would love to be there to support you at every step of your academic journey with us.